Hey gearheads, and welcome to Garage Talk. I am Corey and this is the new 2026 Toyota CHR, a revival of a name you may remember from just a few years back in their affordable small crossover that was gas powered. Its revival here in North America is fully electric, so riding on a very similar architecture that we've seen in BZ and the new BZ Woodland, we get full electric architecture here in this new CHR. I am at the Toyota headquarters in Plano, Texas, where I'm about to take you on a full tour of this new crossover. All right, gearheads, huge thanks to Toyota for bringing me to their headquarters. You can see there are a lot of vehicles here to check out. So if you have not yet, hit the subscribe button down below, ring the bell so you will see content. We've got the all new RAV4 out here. We've got the new TRD Pro color of all of the off-road vehicles. And then this, I am very excited about this because it is their new entry EV into the lineup. The old BZ wasn't quite competitive in my opinion, but Toyota came out swinging with this new generation of vehicle. We'll go ahead and start under the hood of this CHR. No, we don't get a frunk, so don't get too worked up about that. We don't get that on any Toyota EV, but what we do get is standard all-wheel drive from 2 electric motors and plenty of power. They're claiming 338 combined horsepower and a range up to 290 miles. So that is quite impressive and very competitive within the current market. This is going to go up nicely against the Equinox EV, and I really think that Toyota badge, that Toyota name, that Toyota heritage will speak to a lot of people and perhaps get them to switch into EVs. This is a much more compelling package than the old BZs, and that entire lineup got an update as well. This does wear the new updated Toyota design language that we first saw on the Prius, dubbed the sexy Prius. You get these headlights, this hammerhead front bumper element right here. We get all the black badges that contrast so nicely against our metallic orange paint. Very clean design. Your headlights are down low here. We do get some air intake because the AC still needs to breathe, the batteries still need to be cool, so we do still get some, but big plastic grille here. I think they worked the design very nicely. As we pull around to the side, you can see that this has definitely got a sporty flair to it because of the tire choice on this one. We've got Geolandar XCV tires. I'm looking for the size where 235/50 R20 with these very nicely styled aerodynamic wheels, so you don't want a lot of gap in your wheel design for aerodynamic efficiency and range. Again, we're just under 300 with this one. I'm a little worried that that may be a problem for a lot of Texans looking at this vehicle, but one thing that should rest your cares is what lies behind this panel. That is a standard NACS port, so we're starting to see the Tesla plug appear on non-Tesla vehicles. One reason, one thought process but behind putting it here on this front passenger side fender is you can pull in head first to a Tesla charger and just take up one stall, as opposed to some competitors, think Ford Lightning, that puts it same spot on the driver's side, and then yeah, you gotta tell everybody back off, I'm taking up 2 stalls. Toyota thought about that, still putting it up front so you don't have to back in. The overall profile of this, it is the smallest EV from Toyota, so it is a much more compact. You can see this design element carries over from the last gas-powered CHR that we got, but very compact, fun, sporty, athletic overall design here. You got this little kink right here above the back door, just giving it a muscular stance. You got the black contrasting roof against the pink color here. These wraparound taillights that do a good job of just accentuating the sportiness of it. We are in the XSE trim, which is the sporty variant. You can see, yes, battery electric EV, all-wheel drive, and the CHR badge. My guess, Corolla high roof? Let me know. I have not asked Toyota specifically what CHR stands for, but that would be my guess. This one being a show unit, the power is off, but I can lift the power hatch. Decent space back here. I don't have official numbers, but the thing I'm knocking just a little bit is this just feels affordable up here on the top, but we do have some additional power back here for tailgating, which is nice. We do have some underfloor storage, which is nice. So you can see your chargers down here, dual section, so you can compartmentalize your stuff. But yes, this just makes you remember this is a more affordable vehicle. And yeah, like strings holding it up. I can get over it. This is not the only vehicle that uses this. It's not like this is a Lexus by any means, but you can see your power open and close buttons right there. I'm gonna have to pull it down, but look, you even get this baby spoiler over the lights back here. Very reminiscent of the outgoing BZ here on this one. We'll come to the interior because my goodness, the interior is a fun place to be. When you take a look at the seats, when you get to touch these seats, they are so soft. It is, I just want to pet these seats. They are very nice, very comfortable. You can see we do have multi-way adjustment here, two-way lumbar, which is very nice. This XSE trim does get two-person driver memory, which is very nice. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and steal the camera here from Eric because we see a lot of BZ influence here in this vehicle. We get the Prius steering wheel, very small radius because they are still doing the BZ thing by putting the screen up in your eye line. No head-up display needed because everything is displayed there on that screen. Love it or hate it, that is the case here. But yes, you are going to be riding with this steering wheel down in your lap. Moving over here, we've borrowed this head unit from Lexus. So dual zone climate controls, I'm assuming, because we can't power this one up. The top portion is infotainment. The lower portion is configurable. It changes based on what you're clicked on, but HVAC and some quick access buttons down here. Like I said, we've seen it in Lexus products. It's 14 inches overall, but really your infotainment is about a 12.3. Moving down further, I love this. The first vehicle we saw with dual wireless chargers was the new Hyundai Santa Fe. I love that we're starting to see that in more vehicles. So that is a cool touch. Time will tell if these are actually decent Qi wireless chargers or if they are phone heaters. Otherwise, we get the same center console that we get in the new updated BZ4X. You can see the same rotating dial here, quick access buttons for your drive modes, your cameras, things like that. We do get pass-through down here for additional storage. I'm going to come down over here and show you. So decent storage down here because much like the BZ, we don't get a glove box up here. They really packaged everything tightly up here. There is not room in the design for a glove box, so your under storage here is definitely your glove box. Coming up to me, you can see single pane glass roof, so it doesn't open. We do have a retractable shade, but the power is off to this one, so I can't pull it closed. But these seats, ooh, these seats, I like these seats. Like I said, I've been petting them since we've been here, and they are very nice. That does continue. I'm going to go ahead, slide out here. We're going to go to the back seats because, again, that door handle from the previous gen, the gas version. Back seats, the two outboard seats, same material back here, which I love it. It is very nice. It is a premium feel, though, in a vehicle that is not going to break the bank. We do not have official pricing numbers on this yet. We have preliminary range. We have preliminary everything on this one. But sliding into the back seat, that coupe-like profile with the roller shade does cut into my headroom a little bit, but it's not too bad. Let's see, do we have reclining seats? No. Single position seats, but they do fold flat. We do have two USB-C charging ports back on the back of the center console, which is something we see across all BZ models. And then we have two air vents, which is nice. A little bit of storage in the door. We do have full down center armrest. Again, 60-40 split seat backs here with a very nice transition. We've got top tethers all the way across. But yes, coming to me, my headroom, it's tight, but for that coupe-like roofline, it is a very clean look on the outside. really making this an appealing option. So since we do not know pricing yet on this one, sub 300 range, over 300 horsepower, what would you pay for this new affordable entry into the EV market from Toyota? Does that Toyota badge mean that you are going to snatch one of these up when they hit the market? Let me know down in the comments below. If you want to see more Toyota content from us here at Toyota HQ, hit that subscribe button down below. Ring the bell so you're notified when future videos drop. Find us on all social media channels, Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok, Threads, YouTube. Everything is at GT Garage Talk, or you can go to gtgaragetalk.com. But as for me, with the CHR from Toyota HQ, until next time, gearheads, bye.